How do you make money on Pinterest?
My name is Kim Ward, and I help driven entrepreneurs just like you kick ass and find your fire so you no longer feel defeated. And that comes in waves of mindset and digital marketing.
I am so glad you asked. I am a Pinterest marketing strategist, and today I'm going to share a really cool story with you about one of my clients, Jo Tetlow, and how Jo had her first $1,000 day in her business, and 77% of that profit came from Pinterest. Check this out. I've got to tell you, there are many entrepreneurs, digital entrepreneurs, who are really trying hard by utilizing platforms like Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. I discovered Pinterest as a creator about a year ago, and I dove really heavily and very quickly into the Pinterest platform, communicating with their corporate team, learning the ins, learning the outs, learning what to do and what not to do. So here's one not to do tip while I've got you is don't use hashtags on Pinterest. They have zero weight to them, and they're just taking up valuable space that you could be using for your keywords instead. So, like Facebook and TikTok and Instagram are very heavily saturated on hashtags and the use of appropriate hashtags, Pinterest is the exact opposite. No hashtags on Pinterest. Like I said, just keywords. So the crazy thing is, I don't remember how long ago, it was, I think earlier this spring, if my memory serves me correct, one of my friends at the time, her name is Jo Tetlow. Jo has literally put her blood, sweat, and tears into growing her Facebook group. Her group had over 6,000 members in it. How long would it take you to build a freaking group with 6,000 active members? Now, Jo did admit to my team and I this past Sunday that she has not ever had a $1,000 day in her business from Facebook. So how cool is it that we're celebrating this for her from the Pinterest platform? Let me get back to my story real quick. Jo woke up one day. She lives in Australia. She has her own CBD company for dogs, and she is a subject matter expert. She's just brilliant. She's got dog treats, and her main product is the CBD oil. She woke up one day to find out that with no reason, Facebook decided to shut her group down. Overnight, gone. No group anymore. What was she to do? There's no phone number to call Facebook. There's no email to email Facebook. So she had to file an appeal and wait. Well, the next morning, Jo woke up, and to her surprise, to all of our surprises, Jo's personal Facebook profile had been DC'd, discontinued, shut down with no reason, no phone number, no email. She did what she could to try to schedule and follow through with that appeal. And they basically said, hey, we can do what we want. We will review this. And I think they told her it would be 6 months. If my memory serves me correctly, they did tell her it would be 6 months before she got a decision back from them. And in the meantime, that she is not to open another Facebook account, because that one would also be at risk for being shut down. To this day, no one knows what Jo did. And yeah, I'm using those air quotation marks because I don't believe she did anything wrong. Maybe it's because her product is CBD. I don't know. I'll never know. So Jo came to me and said, Kim, I'm seeing that you are launching your Pinterest Profit Mastery. I don't call this a course because it's not. I call it an experience because unlike a lot of other things, it's not a work at your own pace program, but it's also not a course where you just get the training and you're left to your own. The Pinterest Profits Mastery is a 12-week experience where you meet with me, the master trainer, Kim Ward, for 6 sessions. And we meet every other week and we train in a group environment. Relevant and very clearly effective strategies on Pinterest. On our off week, you meet with your coach. You have an accountability Pinterest coach. Tina Guimar and Martha Brown are part of my team, and you meet with them every other week. So you've got me one week, you meet with your one-on-one coach on the off week. Then you've got me for the group training. So it's a hybrid. You've got the group, but you also have that one-on-one coaching, the accountability. I like it. I like that you have both environments. We've created a Pinterest specific DMO, daily method of operation, and we give you a tracker. One of the biggest problems I see with solopreneurs, home-based business owners, entrepreneurs, is that we're in our freaking head too much. Everything is so emotionally charged that we can't differentiate between the facts and the emotion. So with this tracker, we've been able to say, let's take the emotion out of it. Let's stick to the consistent action that you're learning from your group trainings that are documented on your DMO and that you work with your individual one-on-one coach with. Week after week after week, we have seen 100% growth from our clients. 100% growth. Everybody who is actively participating is growing their business. They are generating leads, they are making sales, and I'm here to specifically share a little bit about what that looks like. So number one, Pinterest is a visual search engine. You want your pins, which you can make yourself at canva.com. Very simple. If you log into Canva, you can search their templates for what's called a Pinterest pin, and that will share a Pinterest size graphic for you. And you can choose from their templates and you can tweak and you can put your stuff into the pin. That's what Joe has been doing. And believe it or not, as of today, Joe has only been working with my team and I for 5 weeks. 5 weeks. In just 5 weeks, Joe has been extremely consistent. She has been at every training. She has met with her coach. She's followed her DMO and she's tracking her tracker. This is a proven system for success. And as a result, Joe went from no Pinterest experience, no Pinterest audience to, as of this morning, she's over 19,000 monthly views on her Pinterest account. I'm going to share that in just a second. I'm going to pull her up. And she just kind of blurted out this past weekend that, oh, by the way, I had my very first $1,000 day, and 77% came from Pinterest. We know that because we help with analytics and tracking in our experience so that you know what Pinterest is delivering for you. So here's Joe. I can promise you she's been pinning with us only for 5 weeks. Her monthly views are up over 19,000, and she's a dog mom. She teaches people how to safely resolve separation anxiety, allergies, pain, epilepsy, and she's damn good at it. My tips for you today are: find your niche. Know what their pains and problems are. What are they struggling with? And then create visually appealing pins that point to your longer form content. That could be your YouTube videos. That could be your blog. That could be your lead magnet so that you start generating leads. It could be a website. You can do whatever you want. All right. What I'm sharing with you here is how to really condense that learning curve and collapse some time frames for you. So one of my favorite tools, and it is free, is answerthepublic.com. Answerthepublic.com, I don't have time to get into today, but if you head over there, choose your country, and then search as if you were your ideal client, that's going to kick back a really awesome report that shows you what your ideal clients and customers are looking for. So now you know exactly how to create pins that are both visually appealing and speak the same language. I don't mean English, Japanese, Korean language, as in what's the conversation that's going on in their minds, and you can point them to a solution. That's your longer form content. So I would encourage you to hop on my Pinterest Profits Maximizer newsletter, where I'm sharing stories like this. I'm sharing tips. I'm sharing resources. There's all kinds of goodies delivered once a week. And you just go to pinterestgrowth.com, pinterestgrowth.com. And once a quarter, my awesome team and I release our 12-week experience called the Pinterest Profits Mastery. And it is so that you do become a master of this platform and you can generate leads and make sales around the clock. This is leverage. This is also residual income. PinterestProfitsMastery.com. There you'll get all the details for our next launch. Leave a comment for Jo below. Let her know how proud of you are, proud of her you are, as am I. She's crushing it. She's incredible. It's been 5 weeks and look at her results. Jo did give us an update and let us know that last week she did finish with over $2,000 week, and Pinterest was responsible for over 80% of her weekly revenue. PinterestGrowth.com or PinterestProfitsMastery.com. This is Kim Ward. I will see you on the next video. Bye for now.